What's going on, Iggs?
We just showed up to get the van to go to the gig. We got one of those Beatlemania bands today.
Right.
This is what we find. Wait, where's our gear? Oh, it's sitting over here on the fucking floor!
So we have to load the truck, which is not normally.
Yeah. Now we have to load the truck, which is going to take us 2 hours. Not.
At least the trailer's.
I'm going to call the person responsible and give him some shit right now. And he won't answer, but we'll leave a fun message. Can we hear that? I know he won't answer. Because he's a big pussy and he knows that he did this. Hey, Don.
The gig was crazy right from the start. We show up and the truck isn't loaded.
Yeah, they had come into the shop and emptied everything out of our truck and didn't tell us.
They being the people who we work for,
Right.
the sound company owners. So we were late and had to load the truck. We were a little bit late, but we still would have been early.
Luckily, we're pros, and we showed up here a lot earlier than we needed to.
Right.
To get on the road. Listen, I just wanted to let you know, I just wanted to thank you for emptying our van and not telling us.
Oh, I thought you knew that. I had to use it.
Well, how would I know that if you never told me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I emptied your van because I had to get the staging out of there.
Okay. So now we're going to be late.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. You know? Well, from now on, do me a favor. You pull the van and have it empty there for me. Okay?
You want us to... No, we're not going to do that. Sorry.
Okay, dude. Well, anyway. Okay, that's cool. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm on a job, so I'm running late because of traffic, so we're both in the same boat. I'll talk to you later, dude.
No, we're not in the same boat at all, Don. Not at all. Still there? That's what we're dealing with. Was I too mean?
I don't know.
Was I unprofessional?
This
is what I call him. This is what I call him. I thought you knew.
Well, let's get to work.
All right.
And then we counted in there for time to get gas, which we figured we'd probably have to do, and we did. Luckily, this time there was cash.
Yes.
Often we don't get gas money.
Often we don't get money and the tank is almost always empty.
We have to get reimbursed, and it's big.
Even though we're the only ones that drive that truck. Anyway.
So we went a few miles away to get gas, and put $35 in on a quarter tank.
We were given $50. I figured we'd just fill it up.
All right,
Right?
makes sense.
Yeah.
So I went in, put the cash in, Iggs put the gas in, and then all of a sudden, gas all over the fucking ground.
Came back out. Just poured right. Well, it filled up for a while, and then at some point, it just burst somewhere.
Okay, so you want to explain what just happened here?
Yeah, apparently this is all gasoline. And our shop truck, we just filled up with gas and it dumped it all on the ground. Look at all this. All the way up to the other side.
So we came right back to the shop.
Gas still pouring on the ground.
Pouring.
So we called our boss and told him the situation and said, I'm sorry, but we cannot drive a truck that's pouring gas out. And he says to us, oh, you filled it up? You're not supposed to fill the gas tank up more than halfway or else it leaks.
You didn't know? So it's just one of those deals where the misinformation kicked us in the ass.
Big time.
It's about 20 minutes or so after we left the gas station where the truck started to leak gas all over the place, and it's still leaking. Not only is it leaking, it's leaking near and on the exhaust, which was smoldering when the truck was running. Which we don't think is a good idea to drive. I mean, we're going to be pulling a lot of gear, which is incredibly heavy, so the engine's going to be working very hard. The exhaust is going to get very hot. Hot enough to ignite gas, I guess, I'm thinking. I don't remember science class, but I do remember gas lighting easily.
Yeah, I'm sure it's, yeah.
It's very combustible, that's why it's fuel.
It stinks out here right now.
Of gas, not just BO.
Not just Rand.
So we are making a call right now, an executive decision to not progress with the gig until this is handled. And it's angered a lot of people.
Mostly us.
Yeah. And so we were told to just wait it out. And so that's what we're doing. But I mean, it seems we have at least 5 gallons or so to drip out. We were told today, after this leak started, that, oh, you can only fill that truck up halfway.
After being given $50 to fill
To
the
fill it.
tank.
Right.
Keep that in mind.
Exactly. So they gave us $50, which would give us a shitload of gas, fill it up basically.
I would think, yeah.
So we put as much in as we could, $35, and now it's pouring gas out. And they didn't expect
means-
us to put that much in.
Yeah, well,
I guess he
tell
gave us
that.
$30 or $40 for tolls today.
Or to just fill up the tank every couple of miles and only hold a gallon. So, one of those scenarios is what the company had in mind today.
Well, we can take the truck that dumps oil or the truck that dumps gas. Which one do you like?
I am not unloading this van and loading a truck.
I don't think that's what one's working now anyway.
Yeah.
There's no oil in it.
There's no way I'm taking the crap out of this van.
So all of our trucks leak something. But let's go back in the shop and wait until this gas tank drips all the way out slowly.
My thought is we take the van inside, we get our cars out up there, we drop a match, we go home and have a beer.
We run.
Who's with me? Yeah. Are you making faces behind me?
No, I'm not. I'm pissed. I want to do the gig.
Yeah.
It's not like
No, it's not like we're looking for an excuse to get out of work.
we're looking forward to a good show, Beatles music, and some good footage.
It's our last gig. It's out of college, which to me means college girls.
Our last gig with this company this season. Not our
Right,
last
right,
gig.
right.
We're not retiring.
I am. That's it.
I'm
just decided
semi-retired already.
I'm going to announce my retirement right now on the Roadie show. I'm going to try not to cry.
Standing in a pool of
Standing in
gasoline.
the pool of my own gasoline.
They sent a mechanic
A friend.
to come and drain the gas. And he just gave us shit for not doing it ourselves.
Take a look at the tape. Can you get a mouthful?
Hey, has anybody called the client?
Yeah, Scott knows. Scott's with Don.
Yeah, but it's a totally separate gig. It's not the same gig. I can't believe you guys didn't even think about doing this.
I've never done that before in my life.
You've lived a sheltered life.
Yeah, I'm sure that I know nothing compared to what you do all your life, too.
No, I mean, this is...
You're Mr. Adventure, because you can suck a fucking hose.
No, I'm not Mr. Adventure.
Well, you should, cool it. Because we're already pissed enough.
Man, I mean, I understand you shouldn't have to deal with this. Nobody should.
I can't believe you're doing it. Tell you the truth.
I'm doing it to get you guys out there.
I've lived a sheltered life. I've been to the Jersey Shore, just like him. Yeah, he came over and immediately, I mean, he did solve the problem, and he knew what to do and everything. But instead of just doing that and focusing on that, he focused on insulting Rand and I that we're not real men because we didn't know how to siphon gas out of a car.
I know how to siphon
Well,
gas.
I know how to do it, yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
We didn't, yeah, that we didn't just do that.
I'm not on your case at all.
Oh, no?
Because I said you guys wouldn't have thought of siphoning gas.
Yeah, living a sheltered life. And aren't you a man?
No, I'm not.
Those are
man.
jokes or something, right?
I'm a little boy. I'm a little boy, dude.
No. Don't you understand? That's what you said to us, not what I'm saying to you.
No, I said you lived a sheltered life. That if you hadn't siphoned gas, you've never siphoned gas in your entire life.
Why the hell would I?
Well, I don't know, dude.
I'm not out in the fucking boonies stealing cars or whatever you do to siphon,
I don't steal cars, dude. I have a business, all right? If you
Did
want
I
to look
just
it up,
say-
we're in the blue book for businesses. We're in the yellow book. It's called. We're residential contractors.
That's great.
So
you-
I mean, oh, here. This
I must have lived
I guess
a
this
sheltered
is
life,
for you.
then.
What are you guys going to do with this?
I don't even want to get started.
Wait, what did he say the name of this company was? Residential Painting?
Something like that, yeah.
I thought he was a mechanic. I mean,
Well, you know, jack of all trades.
Let's go. You gonna grab your camera or whatever
Yeah,
else is in there?
run in and grab my stuff, and we're gonna head to the gig.
alright.
So Iggs,
What?
how'd you like that that guy who siphoned our gas?
He's my newest, bestest buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's, I guess, I don't know, he's one of Don's buddies. So apparently he'll do anything Don asks him to do.
And today, Don asked him to
Suck gas out of our truck, which he promptly did, and even bought the hose and left it for us.
One can only wish for friends like that.
That's right. I mean, friends who suck. Friends who suck are friends indeed. Well, we got to the school. The directions were a little wacky, but we got there to Rowan University. Luckily, they had some guys ready for us. The band, I gotta give props to the band. Not only were they very understanding about our situation, but they went ahead and set up the drum kit and the guitar amps and the keyboards.
Right.
And
got out of our way.
And got out of our way, knowing that we were going to come in there and blitzkrieg, you know. They also alerted somebody at the school and got a couple of guys, probably at one point there was 3 or 4 guys, helping us to unload our stuff and get it in and set it up. So I got to give mad props to the Beatlemania, to Joe, especially.
And to the Rowan Tech crew, which I think is an all-student crew.
Yeah, they were definitely all students, and the gig started on time.
Yeah. We actually had time for a sound check.
We did a sound check, and we got the band started on time.
So we made it to the gig, set up, got the band on in time. We had maybe 15, 20 minutes of sound check, which is more than we expected. moral of the story is, don't drive with a leaking gas tank. And
know the limits of your vehicle, the limitations.
don't put yourself in physical harm for a paycheck unless it comes with extensive benefits and a big bonus.
Yeah. The bottom line is always the same thing, is that the communication between all parties is the most important thing. And if there's an open communication between everybody, or I should say among everybody, the people hosting the gig, the band, the person who booked the gig, and us, the sound company, and even with us and our boss, what's the deal with it all? If all that communication, that whole circle works fine, your gig is going to happen without a hitch.
Right.
But when there's a communication breakdown, and it doesn't really even matter how small it is. I mean, the smallest thing today was that he never mentioned about the gas, don't fill the gas tank up. It was so simple to say, don't fill the gas tank up past halfway. Okay, could have told us that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But just because of that, we wasted 3.5 hours. And almost could have, missed the gig.
Yeah, easily. So that's it.
Yep.
We're
Good
out of
night.
here.
We have to go.
So keep watching the Roadie Show. Keep watching all the Polaroid TV content. Best Damn Tech Show. Scriggity.com.
It's all good
No
stuff.
Comprendo. And of course, your favorite. The
Roadie
Roadie
Show.
Show with Iggs and Rand.
See you next time.
Bye.